What's up guys, today we're going to be talking about 10 tips to help you improve your gameplay in BattleBit. But before we get into that, if you guys find this video helpful at all, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support guys, thank you. So if you don't know, BattleBit is kind of like Apex Legends in that hipfire is super overpowered in this game. Where your gun shoots from is based off the barrel, not the center of your screen. So I'll do a quick explanation in this clip. So wherever your laser's at, that's where you shoot in this game. As you can see here, the laser's at the center of my screen right now. But if I go this way, now it's a little bit to the right of my screen. So if you're going for hipfire kills, I suggest you use a laser so you can see where you're shooting, so you're not just shooting randomly. As you can see here, this is without a laser, and you can see how much harder it is to see where you're shooting. So if you use a laser, it can really help your hipfire. This feature I didn't even know about for the longest time because I kept dropping mags without even realizing that you have to pick them up, and I was like, why am I running out of ammo? But whenever you drop a mag, you have to pick it up off the ground if it's not empty. I was used to Call of Duty and didn't even have to worry about mags, but in this game, you have to worry about your mags. So as you can see here, I still have some bullets in my mag, and the mag just drops out of my inventory. So make sure you do this so you can improve your game. This feature, I do not see it utilized enough by players, and that is leaning. Leaning is super important because you can easily get kills by just leaning and not having your whole body exposed, but just having your head. I use this all the time to get easy kills. To lean to the left, I click my front mouse button, and to lean to the right, I hit my back mouse button. There's just been so many times where I've peeked around a corner and killed like 3 or 4 guys just by leaning. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to die if you lean, but it is going to help you win those close gunfights. Another feature, which is fairly new, is combining your magazines. I used to not do this as well because I was dropping my mags and didn't know I was leaving bullets on the ground, but combining mags is super important for conserving that ammo. If I were you, I would have it binded somewhere close to where your hand's at on your keyboard. Right now I have mine at T, and I found that to work really well. So it's just a matter of testing and seeing what fits you best. Do not jump while you're in a gunfight. I know that'll upset a lot of you Call of Duty players out there, but in this game you cannot jump while you're in a gunfight. It will only screw you over. Your accuracy drops tremendously whenever you're jumping in a gunfight, as you can see here. You can easily lose a gunfight just because you were jumping during the gunfight, which I definitely did this a whole lot. It took me a lot of repetition and muscle memory, but once I stopped jumping, it helped a whole lot. So when you're in a fight and you start bleeding like this, you have about 25 seconds to heal or else you'll bleed out, which is plenty of time to peek back out and finish the guy. But just know if you do that, your health is really low and you'll probably die. Also, a little bonus tip. If you don't like how long it takes to heal, I highly suggest the medic class. It gives you a big boost to how fast you can heal. I think it's something around like 10 to 15% faster, which can be the difference between life and death in a match. Right here, you can see how fast the medic heals compared to infantry. Also with the medic, if you want to level up faster, make sure you revive and heal your teammates. This gives you a lot of XP. Use explosives to blow up walls. This is such a handy tool. I use it all the time. I throw C4 at a wall and now I have a new route to flank my enemies. I can't count how many times I've killed people just by flanking them. This will easily boost up how many kills you're getting. I usually use C4 to flank people, but there are also other ways to flank people. You have a rocket launcher so you can destroy those walls at distances. Super handy for those long range gunfights so you can expose your enemies. A sledgehammer, which makes a hole that you're able to jump through. Really good for those players who like to play fast paced. Next is a pickaxe, which pokes out one brick, which can be very handy for snipers. I've killed plenty of people just by them not seeing me because I poked out a little brick. But not everything can be destroyed. The only texture I found for sure on every map that can be destroyed is this brick texture. But it's just going to be trial and error. See what you can blow up and see what you can't. But you can blow up trees. You should always be utilizing your grenades. Grenades are super handy in this game. Whenever I'm alive, sometimes I just throw random grenades. You can also throw grenades through fences and bushes. I've killed a lot of people by just throwing random grenades through bushes and fences. So definitely utilize this one. This tip won't really apply to people who have played Battlefield or any game like that, but you should always be in a squad. The way to check if you're in a squad is on the left side here. You can see people's names and those are your squad mates. Another way is the people highlighted green on the map. Those are your squad members. All you have to do is click on them and then hit deploy and you'll be able to spawn on them. You cannot deploy on your squad mates if they're in combat though. So you either have to wait or you have to spawn on a team spawn point, which are a long ways from the fight. So what I do is I always look for a squad that has like 5 or 6 people, and I join that so I have at least 5 or 6 places to spawn. This will get you back into the fight faster, thus boosting your KD. But if you like running, you can join your own squad. This last tip is a really cool game feature that I've not seen in other games, and that is dragging your squad mates. This is super handy if you have a friend down and need to pick them up. So all you gotta do is hit F, which is the use key, and then drag them to cover, and also you can bandage teammates while you're dragging them. I've used this countless times to revive my teammates and gain that XP and get us both back into the fight faster. That's gonna do it for this video though, guys. I appreciate you staying until the end. If you learned anything, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if I missed any tips, comment down below because I'd love to see them. As I find more tips, I'll be uploading more tips and tricks videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.